What are you doing, boy? Good morning, everybody. It's John, and you are in the woods with Bigfoot. This video this morning's got several purposes to it. First off, Little Roogie, as of yesterday, was his year anniversary with us, and we've had him. So I know I've said in the past that he's 2 years old. He's only a year and a half old. So whoopee, yay! He's grown like a weed. As I've said before, he's not to his full weight yet, but he's happy, he's healthy, he's wonderful. We've thoroughly enjoyed this year with him. He's brought a lot of joy to our house, along with a lot of aggravation. But anyway, purpose number 2 is that I've been saying in the past that I was trying to work it out so that I could get a custom knife. And been working with Mark Storm, and that all sounds fancy, but by working with Mark Storm, I mean I've been hitting his raffles and trying to win a new custom knife that he makes. He is a Dutch knife maker. And as of last weekend, finally won one. Waiting on it to come in, and I will be doing a first impressions video with that one to begin with, and then a friend of mine will be making me a custom Kydex sheath for that, and so then when that comes in, I will give you guys an update on that, and we will do some testing, and I'll give you my opinion on that knife. It's a real fancy type of steel that's often used in the Dutch bushcraft knives. Checking out Roger. He's trying to figure out if he wants to jump in the water or not. But that's to come. Things to come. And another thing, keep an eye out for snakes too. Another thing is that been tagged by Miss Skinny G Panda and top 5 adventures tag. She wants to know my top 5 adventures. Well, it's hard to pick them. I feel like I really enjoy all my adventures. Coming out, even if it's just coming out here with Ruger, doing a little walk around in the woods. Y'all know I enjoy that because that's all I do videos on anymore. But I've been on a couple really good adventures. So in no particular order, I guess I could say that just thinking about it, because it's been one of the most recent, was my trip back on St. Patrick's Day, when went for the 18-mile backpacking trip on up in gorgeous state park. That was truly an adventure. About halfway through the first day, I come down with a strep throat, and it took me about twice as long to finish that trip as it should have. I hiked through the night trying to get to camp. Never made it to camp first night, and pretty much got left behind. They did wait on me at camp until the next day to make sure that I at least got there, but then they were gone again. Guess that's the way love goes, babe. At any rate, hang on a minute. We got another down tree. Make it over this. Well, anyway, back to the story. Wound up having to make camp on the side of the trail. Ran a fever all night. But you guys can go back and look at that video if you wish. It's I think it says, I think the name of it is St. Patrick's Day hike. But we I guess another adventure, that'd be one, right? Another one would be a trip I took with my buddy, Mr. Craig Mann, in Walls of Jericho in Alabama. Just a little overnighter. It was a hammock trip, and we it's just a little 3 miles in, camped overnight. It was dry during a burn ban. Got cold that night. Got below freezing. We survived it. We done well. That video is also on my channel. Another really memorable trip, I guess this would be number 3, would be when I went up to Big South Fork. Had a big bushcraft meetup up there. That's when I first met a lot of the people that I know on YouTube. He took off. Probably chasing another deer. We just seen 2 deer when we pulled in this morning. But anyhow, there he is. We that was a really good trip. Got to do some good hiking with Andy and George. If you guys are on my Facebook page, You can go back and look at those. I think I'm going to try and put in some of that footage. At any rate, that was an awesome trip. I got to meet Manus Outdoors. If y'all are familiar with his channel, old boy's, he knows his stuff. He's a really good guy. William Myers is his name. And Will, he knows his wild edibles. He knows his stuff. Got to meet him. Old Bud. Got to meet can't remember the name of Bud's channel. He's got a cool dog. If I can think of it, I'll put their channels in the description. And I got to meet state parkers. A lot of you people know the state parkers. There's so many people I got to meet. It was an awesome trip. I can't forget Dan and Brenda. Met those guys. Freaking awesome set of people. And it's something to look forward to. I think I'll get to meet them again at Skills. I believe they're planning on being there. They're also part of Mountain Bushcrafters Alliance, as well as the Georgia Bushcrafters. But awesome people. Beautiful morning. But we done some hiking and seen some beautiful sights. And Billy Joe Denny. Lord, so many people. I'll try to list some of those people in the description box. I don't know. So many. I should have made some notes and whatever. But I guess number 4. Taking Ruger for his first hike on the Pine Log Creek Trail. My mind's not there. But that was an interesting hike. Got to learn how much he enjoys the water. I think he got to learn how much he enjoys the water as well. But that was a really fun time. That being number 4, save the best for last, was when I went to Nevada. That was an interesting trip. Went out there to work, well, for training for work. So they sent me out there. You have to pardon all the spider webs I'm walking through. But they sent me out there for training. And you know me, I gotta make an adventure of it. And so I went to Red Rock Canyon. Didn't care nothing for Las Vegas. I went into Vegas one night with a guy. Didn't care nothing for that. Red Rock Canyon is phenomenal. I was riding through Red Rock Canyon, and I would have to tell myself over and over, I'm really here. This is really happening. I'm really here. I mean, it was phenomenal. Most beautiful place I'd ever seen. Something about the desert. I'm a redneck hillbilly, raised up in the hills of North Georgia. And I got the calves to prove it. But let me tell you something. That desert, that's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. But those are my top 5. I really don't know who to tag. I guess I could tag old Saline Scott, and pretty good old boy. Plays that harmonica, mouth harper as my grandpa used to call it. And probably Smelling Roses. I met him also in the Big South Fork. I think I'll tag him. That's all I can think of at the moment. I don't know. How about David Kralik? It's an awesome old man. He's had some adventures in his time. Lots of respect for him. I'll tag him. And while I'm at it, we'll go ahead and tag old Roland Smith. Jr. Roland Beardo McBeardy, I think's what he's calling himself on the Facebook. Mountain Bushcrafters Alliance guy. We'll tag him. And guess what we'll do? I'll notify them that they've been tagged, and we'll get that. And that's just if they want to, and you know, they just want to enjoy the fun. I thought it was fun because the first time I've ever been tagged in anything. I'm still new to all this stuff, so it's still fun to me. But I guess I'm gonna get off here and get back to enjoying this old dog. And y'all be good. Get out and have yourself an adventure, and as they say in Mountain Bushcrafters Alliance, go farther, stay longer. Y'all be safe.